I just want to recognize that there's this idea that we're all just going to a fair housing class and it's going to be really boring, which is why you're here and not there. And also that we're just going to be talking about a bunch of law. And that's certainly what the state and federal government wants us to do, which is better than nothing for sure. But I'm going to take advantage of my positionality. Wow, sorry. It'll work itself out in a few minutes. And gatekeeping status to take up a bunch of space with this captive audience and say a couple of things about why we're actually here today, why we're here. I don't know why you're here, but why we're here at Metropolis. And I wrote notes yesterday and then promptly misplaced them, so I have not reviewed them again, and I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. The first thing I want to acknowledge is that we, turns out, are white. Chad and I, very white. We're very well-meaning, and we do our best to work on this stuff and have diligently for a long time, but we've got lots to learn like anybody else. Really unique opportunity right now to reflect on how we personally operate. We'll double check what we need to know. We'll learn a little bit about history, but we have the fortunate or unfortunate reality of being in a really powerful position in our society. One that I'm positive none of us thought about when we got into real estate. I want to be self-employed because everyone fires me. That's me. I want to make some money and not have to go to work at 8 a.m. and houses are cool and people are okay too. That's what I said. But 20 years later, you realize that it turns out that we are in a very unique position to gatekeep generational wealth. One that almost nobody the average person that has access to have that kind of power in people's lives and the generations after them. So the reason we started Metropolis and the reason we do Learning Lab classes is that we really want to elevate the level of professionalism and education in our industry.